All right, guys, I want to talk to you about this truck for my buddy John Peterson up in Denver, and it was a Fallout truck. But before I do, I want to talk to you about the remainder of my allocation for this year. I have about 10 chassis left. I can build any make, model, vocation, sleeper configuration that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and flash my information up here. We can build just about anything you need, okay? So, and then I got a couple that are coming in. I have a dark Arcadia blue. It's going to be a big sleeper 389. It's got a 565 Cummins, loaded up, gauges, all that good stuff. And then I also have another 389 with a 63-inch ultra sleeper. That one's going to be in Pull Me Over red, and it's going to be a 280 wheelbase. I think I did that one in a 605 Cummins for 2050 torque. And then I have a 579 owner-operator spec, which is going to have the stacks, kind of like what you see here. And it's going to have a 63-inch stand-up sleeper. And I have another Ultra Loft that's, and these are going to be April-May trucks that are getting built. So if you're interested in any of those, let me know, or you want to do your custom truck before the 389s go away. This one's cobalt blue. It's a 567 setback axle. This is a great bull hauler spec, believe it or not. It's got the pusher axle pushed forward, and that's for a reason, for the bull haulers. It's got a 58-inch ultra sleeper. I've never built one with a 58-inch ultra before. It's riding on 22 low pros. This is a Watson Challen 13.2 lift axle. It's got all the jumpers. This one does have drum brakes on the pusher, and that's actually a good thing, and I'll tell you why. Because when you have a disc brake on a pusher and you don't have the amount of pressure down that you have on a drive axle, you will get flat spots. And so, when speccing these trucks, you know, it's got a locker on the front diff, and it looks like she's got lockers on the rear diffs too. Holland F35 fifth wheel. These are AccuRide rims. I apologize that it's a little dirty. The detailers were supposed to be here on Friday. I have this full spec sheet if you need me to send it out to you. But I'm going to flash John's name up here, John Peterson. This one has shore power, and then I'll show you underneath the bunk. It also has an inverter. And I wish you could see this color. I can see through the dirt. It's got a nice amount of flake in it. So for our build slots in third and fourth quarter, guys, on the 389s, I know a lot of you guys were waiting to hear if there was any further price increases, and the answer is no. They finally settled down on their price increases for third and fourth quarter. So if you want to build a 389, I am not getting any further price increases, which is awesome. So 565 2050 torque. This one does have an air ride front. It is a setback axle, so you're going to get a little bit better turning radius on it. Oh, I forgot to mention this truck is double framed front to back. This one came in at 19,800 pounds, which is pretty reasonable given the fact that you have that size of a pusher axle on here. So this one has a Prestige interior, keyless entry. This one has the National seats. Typically I don't like the National seats, but since it's a 567, you have a lot more legroom. National seats were not good in the 389s, in my humble opinion. It is a manual 18. It's got the United. I think I'm going to turn that off. It does have the windshield curtains. Air ride passenger seat. So a lot of guys are asking about the 589s. This is going to be a 589 cab. Okay, so you can see how wide it is. Just to give you a quick idea, you add another 4 inches over a 389 outwards to each side. Okay, and then you take a 389 hood and you put it on here. We're still going to have multiple axle options for the 589. Okay, but they have to make that hood wide enough to match the front of the cab. So what they have to sacrifice, they're not going to take the air cleaners off. What they're going to do is make the air cleaners a little bit smaller in diameter, but they are still going to be stainless cans. So hopefully that makes sense. So in the 58-inch Ultra Sleeper, this one does have a TV mount. Now, this is something that kind of excites me about the 589s when they come to fruition. You should see some marketing videos coming out from Peterbilt on these. For this being a smaller cab or a smaller sleeper, you actually get a factory fridge option, which is pretty slick. Not that big, but at least it's something, right? And this one here has the it does have a passenger window. This one does have shore power, so you can plug it in when it's parked. S-bar bunk heater. Now, if you get the platinum interior or upgraded interior, this table slides out. I don't think it does it in this trim package, and then there's extra storage underneath there. So you'll be able to get a 58 flat top. I'm guessing that all the big sleeper options, we're going to have an 80-inch sleeper, a 63 stand-up 3-window. I can put a link to a 567 I built last year that was super cool. I love the 3-window sleeper in a 72 stand-up. 63 stand-up, if you will. And of course, we're going to have flat tops too. So kind of excited about that. I'll be talking a little bit more about emissions. So if you have any questions about build slots, guys, give me a call. Love to kind of fill you in on some information on everything that's going down. And things are calming down. Pricing's calming down. This truck in particular is priced extremely well, especially for the equipment that is on there. So look forward to talking to you guys. I hope you all are making some money out there finally. And we'll talk soon. Stay safe, everybody.